some years back, this used to be a doll museum, but about 10 or 12 years ago, people started coming in and telling me the dolls scared them. They were afraid that they'd come alive and kill me in the night when I worked. It was so funny. People watch too many Chucky movies. But I decided to do something that I thought would bring in more customers. So from September, middle of September to the end of the year, we have a Christmas room here. This year we have more than 2,000 items, individual items. And there's everything you can imagine. And this is such a memory room. You would be surprised about how many people buy things that actually make them remember about their childhood and their Christmases at home. So this is really a memory room, but it's all for sale. The quilt is actually from Pennsylvania. It's someone made it years ago. It was put in a trunk and never used. And I just thought it made a nice backdrop for all the Christmas ornaments. The Santa that you see is actually animated and works. And as she comes down, you'll see the Santa carrying his pack of toys, which is a light up mold. And I love stockings. Those on the wall next to the Santa are knit stockings. So hand knit stockings. If she zooms into the corner, you will actually see these wonderful double glow icicles that are original to the box. And they in the box, and they were actually made of metal. So you'll see the icicles. They're not the new kind that are made of plastic, but they actually have metal in them. This year we got a bunch of cool things that was made out of an early Wal-Mart store. A lady worked there when they first started in the 60s, and she sold us all kinds of kits and everything from ornaments to making stockings, all of these silk balls, all from the late 60s, early 70s. Blow molds are a popular item today, and they light up from your garden. We have them from the 50s all the way into the 70s and 80s because it doesn't matter what period they are, they're popular. In the case next to the blow molds, we have large annalees, which are very popular, made here in America. They did all types of holiday things, but as you can see, we have large deer and large Mr. and Miss Santa Claus. And next to them, we have another store display. These that you're looking at now are more antique. We have turn of the century items, Christmas items, all the way up to the 1970s. And so these are older items here that you're looking at. And he is a German. The little Santas are from Germany, and they're candy containers. If you look, the feet would come off. This says made in Western Germany, and this would be stuffed with candy for the children. Isn't that cool?
It is very cool. Like that. So, and the ornaments?
Well, you have, this is actually a little net stocking. This was probably made here in America, but the paper part of it came from Germany. And then over here, the fruit are actually cotton batting fruit from Germany. And this year I was lucky enough to get some of the old Dresden Santas. If you go in on these Santas and you look, it's printed in Germany, made in Germany.
Nice.
So anyway, these are probably from somewhere between the 30s and 40s.
Okay.
So they are what we call old store stock. They never were used. And so they actually use these to create ornaments like you see. And here's an example where they would do these. Actually were originally, this was bright silver wire, sparkly wire, and they would put these die cuts in the center of them and hang them on the tree.
Oh,
or
nice.
hang them on the wall.
Very pretty.
So that's turn of the century.
Okay.